going back to base. Even on TI main stage, you know. At least what JerAx used to do was to ask before he griefed. Zephyr just does it, but... yeah, great defense. They get the Boundless Strike into the Starbreaker, and that allows for them to just barely connect with the Echo Slam. So very well done by T1 and Uns, just delaying their stuns perfectly to get that kill. Shannon, we're 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's time for trivia.
Okay.
What is the square root of the sum of the cooldown of Roshan's abilities?
All right, that's a stupid question. Next.
It's a whole number.
Say it again.
What is the square root of the total cooldown of Roshan's abilities?
I don't know. 2.
That is very,
4,
very bad.
8, 12.
They're dying! Cast the fight!
Carl! Looks like there's going to be a trade. Synderen is trying to sabotage this cast. As you can see, the faceless boy dies. What is wrong with you? This is TI-10 main stage, for God's sake.
Yeah, we get to have a good time, though. That's important.
That's true.
The correct answer is 5.
Very not... That's the least interesting one. You know what? You're banned for 10 minutes from another trivia. That was terrible.
That's pretty good. I would have probably waited 10 minutes anyway.
Okay.
I'll take it.
But that's a pretty big kill. Yeah, Poyoyo.
They traded a support for getting the Void, so now both big cores on the Radiant side have died. Lina twice, Void once.
And neither of which have a kill, actually, which is actually more surprising on Ori, with only 1 assist. So, taking part in only 1 kill overall this game. Whitemon, oh, he's going to run into a lot of heroes, but looks like he is more than fine. Zephyr going to chase them out here. Starbreaker actually does connect with the finger of death from Whitemon. All right.
Oh, it's such a satisfying spell.
I mean, getting a kill in general is satisfying, so if there's flashy particles and a nice sound.
Just something about Finger of Death.
You say that about every spell.
No, I don't. I say it about Finger of Death.
You said it last game about something else. It was Boundless Strike.
That was Boundless Strike with Jingu. I mean, you can't argue against it.
I'm not
That
arguing.
is really
I'm just saying.
You know, it's also
You're
really
an easy
satisfying. Trivia in 10 minutes.
Oh, boy.
But not yet.
Down. Carl, doing more damage with that Corrosive Breath, which will cause
Gets denied.
Poyoyo to deny the mid-tower.
So, at the very least for Vici Gaming, they denied that. But, again, given Carl's start, getting this mid-tower minute at 11:30 is honestly pretty good. You know, he was pressured a lot, lost the lane to Lina, they ganked as well. But Carl still hasn't died in this lane. Has found his own fortune. Okay, Illusion Rune will go the way of the Dragon Knight. Obviously, keep in mind these solutions also have Corrosive Breath, so if Carl wants to, he can kind of do a little bit of a rotation move here. I believe at least they have the full Corrosive Breath, so he could send them to...
I actually don't remember. Do they stay in dragon form when he turns back?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yeah. The reason you're not sure is Terrorblade, but that's because his is an aura.
Yeah.
So they should stay in dragon form. And I do believe I just saw that. Okay, they don't turn dragon.
Trivia: do they turn back to human or not?
I could promise you they used to.
Yeah, well, you're a freaking boomer.
They're still in dragon form. It's just visual. They're attacking.
Oh, you're right.
No, go to dragon.
Okay. Damn it.
I told you.
Well, technically, I'm right. They are human form. They're just attacking in range form now. So we're kind of both. I mean, technically, I am the right one here. So human form in visual aspect only.
I don't really want to give you this one. I don't feel like you're right.
All right, Echo Stomp. Ooh. All right, Mischief not able to dodge that. But it's not going to turn into any fight yet. So Vici Gaming, they have some crazy team fight. Haven't really talked about this much, but the Chronosphere into the Earth Splitter as Kuku jumps in with that Blink Dagger Enchant Totem. Here comes Zephyr as well. Starbreaker should cancel that Echo Stomp. That ends up being a freebie for T1. But yeah, a lot of setup, or not a lot of setup, but a lot of chrono damage once that's placed. And then once Weaver, Mr. PYW, I would assume goes for Ags next. If he's on the outside, you can... I mean, there's just so many options for Vici going forward. I really like their lineup.
It's pretty crazy, by the way. Carl is second on net worth now.
He's made a comeback.
Fully recovered, yeah.
I mean, part of it is because of the deaths on Lina have set her back a bit.
For sure. And the big breadwinner currently is, of course, 23 Savage on the Monkey King. No big surprise there. It's a good lane for him against the double melee hero.
Yep,
Weaver,
Swarm onto
PYW.
Zephyr. 23 Savage is in the area, though, so looks to be fine. As Poyoyo on the Faceless Void has the Orb of Corrosion, excuse me.
The other one doesn't exist.
Yeah, Orb of Destruction was deleted, in fact.
PYW.
PYW might be in some trouble.
got
Sentry is for the other side. Oh, the time lapse, but right back into the arms of T1. So another finger charge for Whitemon as Earthsplitter actually coming in. He's going to connect on Cuckoo, trying to kill this annoying Wild Wing Ripper before his untimely death, I would assume, but 23 Savage has other plans. He gets off his ult with the Boundless Strike. Roar is there to keep them at bay, though, but it's going to be a second kill in favor of T1. And despite having that Roar, looks like this is going to be the death of Beastmaster as well. But here comes PYW. He gets a big Chronosphere. Not that much follow-up, though. They're going to find one kill onto the Earthshaker. It's Ori being pursued by the Monkey. 23 Savage. As the Boundless Strike connects Whitemon in the vicinity, this is going to be another kill onto Ori. Just such a rough game for him after that really good start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get to why I'm laughing so hard right now. Let's see if he gets out.
Carl looks
No
fine.
mash.
All right, tell me why you're laughing, Cinder.
All right, so Carl blinks in for the follow-up when they're on the Lina, and he shoots his Breathe Fire like 500 range away. Misses it completely and plays the sad trombone.
Nice. Well, at least it's a good effort, though. That's
yeah, and he is clearly having a laugh at it. Unfortunately for them, it didn't really matter, but that was funny. Oh my goodness. Well, it does happen. Misclicks happen even at the highest level, so it's a good thing that he can just laugh it off and continue on with the game. But yeah, another good overall sequence here for T1. And I was gonna say, Weaver with this Vessel, you would imagine that, you know, depending on when you get this item, it can have like varying degrees of importance, right? You're playing against both Dawnbreaker, Monkey King, and Dragon Knight, and you got it early on your Weaver, so you really want PYW to be involved in kills. It helps so much until they start getting the BKBs on DK and Monkey. Unfortunately for him, though, he was the start of that fight. He got killed first as, they found out DY. Yep. He is toast.
Tons of stuns. Disabled for an eternity, so another death for DY. So T1 kind of withstanding the, I want to say, the very early laning stage, and have bounced back to a very high degree now, as 23 Savage is top of the net worth, as we see a replay. This is what you were talking about?
Showing us Carl. I like that in this highlight, we're all just looking for the
see
fail.
this Breathe Fire. There he is. And all right.
It happens.
I mean, if you make an SFM on this and just change the angle, it ends up looking really epic, I'm sure.
Yeah. But make sure you play the sad trombone in your video, though.
True.
It happens. All right, next move. I think it's time for Vici Gaming soon to get something done here. 30 seconds on Chronosphere cooldown.
You were right. Zephyr is going for the Aghanim Scepter straight
away
up.
Nice.
He's halfway there already.
It's a great choice in this game.
I mean, the cool thing about this hero is the support. I mean, we've talked about the lane pushing and all of that, but the fact that she can actually farm without really needing much, just the hammer alone, allows you to take out waves. And very tanky to boot. PYW. Looks like he's, is he actually
Carl
working on
connecting
Axe
top
himself?
here.
Yeah.
They're looking for another kill on PYW. They might get it with Dragon Tail.
Yep, Dragon Tail initiation. Zephyr with the Starbreaker. They put Vision down a little bit late, so PYW is going to take a Breathe Fire in the trees, but won't be pursued any further. Yep. Carl's going to get Roar, Laguna Blade to follow, but here comes the Solar Guardian. That's going to heal him up to a decent amount, or he just can't finish the kill quite yet. Carl getting pursued by PYW. One more right click should do it. No, he's live. The Chronosphere comes out, actually catches his teammate. Earthsplitter to follow. Whitemon is dead. Go stomp onto basically everybody here, but 2 dead already for Vici Gaming, so advantage for T1. 23 Savage gets off the Wukong's command, trying to pursue a little bit further. They're going to find yet another kill. How has T1 stayed alive with everybody? And now trying to go for Puyoyo. Do they have the setup? Boundless Strike to start, the time walk to safety. I actually cannot believe Carl lived. That was
got
insane.
a stat for damage taken in that fight for Dragon Knight. That was crazy. He took so much damage for his team, and they don't get the kill. The thing is, not live, but you know, he gets Weaver in, doesn't find the kill, then he baits Elder Titan in, doesn't find the kill, and Vici Gaming just end up spending the entire time just desperately trying to at least get the kill they wanted to begin with. Solar Guardian coming in clutch there for sure.
Yeah, that
Zephyr changed everything.
And imagine when that gets buffed.
And imagine if they have one vessel charge. That's what I mean, right?
True.
They just don't have it for that kill on PYW, so they don't get it. And it snowballs the whole fight. With one vessel charge there, he gets the kill, gets another charge. They can go on to the next hero and keep that fight going. But yeah, just not able to. T1 clutch with the saves.
So T1 rocking a 2K net worth lead. Not quite as big of a lead as you would think, considering the 14-6 kill advantage right now. And of course, Puyoyo, we brought this up, but has had that Hannah Midas for a while, so we'll see if that ends up paying dividends. Still working on the BKB though.
Yeah.
About 800 away from finishing that bad boy.
Has found a Quicksilver Amulet. Nice item on Void. You get that quick swing timer for an early bash, which helps you get bash ready again faster.
Oh, double BKB just picked up by T1. So
It's big.
2 cores now.
And it's
Able to
close on
withstand a
Dragon
lot.
Knight too. Only 600 to go for him as well. 700, pardon me. Took your math class last week.
Oh, lagi. Nakadungog ko.
They're making fun of the American education system as Laguna Blade
Tatubangan.
used to destroy Zephyr, who, again, still, I mean, they're going to actually, once they get these 3 BKBs up, they're only 800 away from that Ags on Dawnbreaker. That feels like a very big power spike.
It is a really big item this game, for sure.
Basta,
Right, Roche
Wala
is
pa na yung top
it's
code
opened up
or
here for Vici
final
Gaming with
code.
25 seconds on Dawn. They do have Swarm level 4, which is really, really good for killing Roche. PYW is just going to tank Roche so the bug doesn't.
ipabalik, ipacheck na
So,
balik
T1
na.
though,
Are aware.
they have Echo. Oh my god, this would be a disgusting Echo Slam right
Smoke
now.
breaks.
Yep, Cuckoo in the vicinity.
Kasi nga,
His blink gets
natangtang ako
canceled.
itong
But
one
there's Carl with the
natangtang ang mga
initiation
card.
to start things out. Gets the Dragon Tail off, but Roshan looks like it's going to be taken out easily for Vici Gaming. They will lose the Elder Titan in tow, but there's the LSA actually catching the Earthshaker. So Cuckoo not really able to get off the initiation he was looking for.
Very good.